Hello, Algebra 2 students. Today we're going to look at something. Let's look at this problem for a second. It says the amount of pretzels a snack food company fills each bag with must be within 3 pretzels of the 100 expected per bag. A quality control inspector must ensure the bags are adequately filled. Let P be the number of pretzels in each bag. So let's say you're the manager of this pretzel company or this snack food company, and the guidelines say that each bag of pretzels should have 100. And it must be within 3. So we already know, without even doing any calculations here, if the expected number is 100 and the variance it can go as many as within 3. What does within 3 mean? So how high can it go? If it's 100 within 3, we might be 103, right? If we go 3 over, or it might be as low as 97, right? So we can use absolute value. These numbers were pretty easy, but you can use absolute value to figure out when you have a situation of over or under or within a certain amount. So let's look at this one. So it says the amount of pretzels. So this is the ideal number, right? The difference between the number of pretzels in the bag and the expected number. The difference between the actual number and the expected number. Can't write today. The difference between those two, difference means subtract, not parentheses, is 3, right? But how do we indicate in this equation that it might be 3 over and it might be 3 under? We do absolute value. Think back to the football video that we watched with the number line. If this is 0, positive 3 is 3 units from 0, and negative 3 is 3 units from 0, right? So absolute value has two numbers, a positive and a negative. Think about your graph of absolute value. If this is your expected number, if we go 3 over, right, or 3 under, it looks like absolute value. So in this lesson, the next couple of days, you're going to spend solving absolute value equations. You won't always have to set them up from a word problem, but I thought it would be good to show you how they're used. So if this is our equation, we know that P minus 100 might be positive 3. The difference between the expected number and the actual number might be plus 3. Okay, that would be our 3 over. Or that P minus 100, the difference between the actual number and the expected number, it might be 3 under, right? That's your negative 3. So we've got to solve both of those. So what do we do here? Add 100, right? And you get here 103. If you add 100 to this one, you get 97. So there are your two numbers, your 97 and your 103. How did we set up that equation? The difference between the actual number and the expected number equals 3. The absolute value means it can be over or under. And what did we do then to solve it? This has gotten kind of messy here. We split it into 2, right? One equation for 3 over, one equation for 3 under. And then we solve those two. Today and tomorrow, that's what you're going to be looking at. You've got some videos and some exercises, activities, things to do to show you how to work with absolute value equations. And it's going to involve a split with a positive and a negative and a solve, and then check. Does our answer make sense? It does, right? 103 pretzels are to 97 pretzels. Those all are within 3 of 100. Okay. See you soon.